You seem like a guy that be winging it. Not that I don't like that, because
she's projecting. This is true projection.
I like to be spontaneous sometimes.
You do. I've been saying that the whole show about you.
Oh, that's understandable. I'm saying, but we don't know each other yet. I can't just assume you like to go to rooftops and all that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure that out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna waste my time on a rooftop if she don't like rooftops. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Marvin Kane, and we want to welcome you back to another exciting episode where an older man, that's me, gives my opinion on Pop the Balloon or Find Love. This is not the Pop the Balloon or Find Love show. This is Marvin Kane, an older man's reaction to the show. So we hope that you have an open mind, but we want to hear from you. If you don't like something I say, or if you like something I say but you have a different opinion, put it in the comments. I would love to hear and read what you have to say, and I definitely will reply. So let's go ahead and get started with the show as Arlette brings out the next single lady.
Okay, single lady, come on out. Hello, welcome in.
So what I like to do is give my opinion before the person actually speaks on what I think. So I'm going to take a first glance at this woman. Train wreck, 100% train wreck. If her personality is a representation of what she has on, then she made a whole lot of mistakes. She's got a lot of growing to do. She's got on Timberlands. She's got on boots with a tight spandex bodysuit, something like that going on, and a jacket. So she's trying to reveal what her shape looks like, but at the same time, she's trying to hide who she is. So everything about her is a mask. And she's got on a hat to hide the fake braids that are underneath her hair. So she's hiding her identity. So everything that this woman is about to say is going to be contradictory. That's what I believe. Now let's see if we can get a look at her face before she speaks.
What's your name?
Okay, now she turns around and it looks like the top might be exposing her a little bit. So I can't really see it. But she's looking at the gentleman. So a positive point, I just said a bunch of negative things. A positive point on her is that she's focused on the men. So I guess we could say she's putting out information, but she's not putting out everything about herself. She's holding back. So I guess she's looking for a deeper connection. She's looking for someone, her ride or die. That's what she's looking for. I got it. I figured it out. There we go.
Kalabi,
how old are you?
I am in my 30s. I'm 34.
34. Did you want to say your age?
That's exactly what I mean. I'm 30. I'm in my 30s. I'm 30. She didn't want to say it. I'm 34. She realized she needed to say it because of this environment. So that's what I mean. She's protecting herself. She's protecting herself. She's been hurt. But will she put it all out there for love? I think she just showed an example of yes, she might do that. And that's what we want to see.
Age. And what do you do?
I'm a photographer.
Okay.
I have a business and I teach it at a high school as well.
Nice. All right. And what do you look for in a guy?
It's a lot. It's a lot behind that. But,
Okay.
We'll take it a step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing too crazy. Somebody that's cool, down to earth, has a plan.
She's been victimized.
Willing to build and grow.
All right, cool.
Pretty much.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, I'm a big kid, so I like to do stuff like, I don't know, anything, go-kart racing, traveling, just random things.
See, she's very vague. Like she is in such protective mode, so protective she can't really say what it is that she likes about a man. We'll get to that. I mean, she's just not open, honest. I mean, she talks, but that doesn't mean she's a communicator. She's not an open, honest communicator. She's hiding. She's a mask. Everything with her is a mask. She's hiding.
Very open to trying new things, so that's kind of my thing this year.
Okay.
Trying new things. So.
Cool. All right.
Anything fun.
So we did get a balloon popped over here. Let's go ahead and go on over there and see what's going on. So here. All right. If we can have your name, how old you are, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Isaac. I'm 27. I popped my balloon because I think we're in two different spaces in our lives. I'm 27. She's 34. I don't know if realistically I'd probably be able to take care of her. I don't know.
Okay.
So.
And now, is he your type? If he were to approach you, is that something you'd go for?
Well, so far I only know that he said he's 27. It really it depends on what he does for a living, and like I said, his plan as far as.
She said approach you. So if he approaches you, would you have a conversation? You still don't know anything about him, but would you approach? See, she's a man. She's not forthright. My goodness, woman, can you like really open up? Stop, get out of protective mode.
Goals and things that he's. I would kind of go off of that. I wouldn't just go off of just his age.
Okay. And then what about for looks? Like, is that something that matters to you in any way?
It does, but it doesn't. It's not the first thing that I go for, but it definitely matters. I do have to be attracted to you.
Got it. Okay. And are you attracted to him?
The thing is, people grow on me too, so that's another thing I wanted to say. I don't, necessarily go off looks right off the bat all the time. But for him, I think he's attractive. I think he's a handsome. I like his skin tone. Okay. Yeah, chocolate's always good. So.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you. All right, so we do still have quite a few balloons left unpopped. I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to you. Did you have a question that you wanted to ask over to the guys to help you narrow it down for yourself? Let's go ahead and move back here.
Is her top open? Yeah, she is showing her chest and her boobs on the side, but that's what I mean. She's showing, don't tell. This is the kind of woman, I got a headache. I don't feel good. If that's what you're looking for in your marriage, then she's the woman for you. But she's got an excuse for everything as to why she doesn't do it.
As far as like what they like and what they don't like, or
whatever question you have in mind.
Do any of you want children or have children already?
Okay, let's go ahead and start right on over here.
We know you got
If we
kids.
have your name, how old you are, and her answer to your question.
My name is Terrence. I'm 34 and I'm from Alabama. And where you from?
Arizona.
Oh, okay. And I want kids. I want at least about 3, and I don't have none yet. I want to wait till I get married.
What's throwing me off with her outfit is that she does look, she's got those thick eyelashes. She's got all the piercings on her nose, look like both nostrils. Come on, woman, you're 34 years old. You haven't outgrown this kiddiness yet, this teenage. Put your face in jail with all this metal, and then you got your boobs showing out. Where's the lady? Where's the lady at? I don't see the lady.
My name is Ishmael, and I'm 29, and I have a 7-year-old daughter. You don't have any kids?
I don't.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
I got a
I thought you
7-year-old
did.
daughter.
Okay.
My name is Christavion. I'm 24, 10 years younger. I don't have kids. I do want kids in the future.
Okay.
My name is Ja. I'm 31, and of course I want kids. Ideally, like 3, 2 or 3.
Do you have any currently?
None.
Okay.
My name is Keith. I'm about to be 30 next week, and I do have a son. He's 2 years old.
Do you want
2
more?
years old.
Yeah.
You don't seem to.
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, that's a yes. That's a
Okay.
yes. That's a yes.
Okay.
It depends on the mindset, though. You know what I mean? Because you just can't have kids with everybody. You got to find that right one.
Fair enough. I like that response. Okay.
Daryl, 33, and I got 2.
Okay. Period.
All right, now are kids a deal breaker for you, or
No.
no? Okay, all right. So based off of those responses that you got from the guys, which one's balloon did you want to go ahead and pop?
Right there, white jacket. She's scared of him.
Let me back up so you can see all of them.
Leave Terrence alone. Do not mess with Terrence.
Anyone.
Come on. You better get that white jacket. Oh, yeah. Clothes don't fit.
All right, so now as far as for the guys left, do you want me to go ahead and ask a question for you to help you narrow it down, or did you have another one?
You can ask one.
Okay, all right, cool. So as far as what would your family say is 3 words, actually let's do that. What are 3 words that your family would use to describe you?
Remember what happened the last time.
Loving, caring, and always smiling. Happy, always energetic, loving, and caring.
Okay.
I would have to say chain breaker, loving for Shirley, and responsible. Yeah.
Man, you just so gangster.
Can I answer it and then ask a question too? Is that okay?
What question?
Can I answer and then ask a question too?
Answer first, then we'll
Alright.
see if she's really interested in you asking her.
Right. I would say like reliable, very like authentic and unique would be conversations. What about you though? Like what's communication to you?
'Cause she's bad at
Communication
it.
to me,
You are so bad at
communication
it.
is key. It's real important. So it's like an overall communication can go a long way. So it's not just verbal, you know. In other words, it's like I said, I don't know, everything. So
It's important.
it's very important. Like I think it's key.
Okay.
She didn't say anything. She has no substance. This is a 34-year-old woman with her boobs hanging out who came in here with a tight, like, fitting pants or spandex. I don't know what you call these things. Tights. Covering up her head, hiding who she is. She's a tease. That's the word I was looking for. She's been a tease all her life. She got a headache. She got someplace to be. She's not going to give you everything you want. Gentlemen, run from this woman. Again, I am hoping there is not a love connection made. If it is, I feel sorry for you.
All right. That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, 3 words.
All right, so ask the question again.
What are
Describe
3 words that your family would use to describe you?
my family. Okay, that's
Buying
fair.
time. Procrastinator.
Maybe respectful, honorable, and very humble. You know what I mean? I would like to know about that. You know what I mean? I would like to know if
Her 3?
that relates to you. Yeah, you know what I mean? That relates to you.
Respectful, honorable, and what was the other one?
No, like what would your 3 be?
Oh, for myself?
Yeah, because that's a question that people do ask other people, but they don't really relate to that type of question. Like they don't have a 3, and I would like to know that about you.
Okay. I have more than 3, but since we naming 3,
Yeah.
I would say my top 3 would be responsible, ambitious, and hard worker, for sure.
I get that.
Okay, yeah, I definitely like that. So
Daryl, wait, hold on. What am I supposed to be saying?
What are those 3 words that your family will use to describe you?
I'm used to saying
Daryl,
my
he
name
did it
and all
6
that.
times.
There are 3 things. It'd probably be understanding, caring, and responsible.
I get that from him.
Okay.
All right. So, based off of those responses, I'm going to go ahead and have you pop
2.
1 guy's balloon.
Terrence, be glad. Anybody she pops,
All right.
be
So, why did we end
glad.
up popping Terrence's?
I
He's
popped his
showing-
balloon, not because I didn't like his response, just because I simply had to pick someone, and I picked you because you're the shortest one, to be
That's
honest.
it.
We the same height? Let me see. Are we the same height?
I think you're a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking about Christmas pictures. You know,
We could have been wearing matching pajamas.
we could have used pedal stools, but you
I
know,
could have had on some tails.
or that platform shoes. But you know, I had to pick somebody, so that's why I chose you.
Look at her unleash.
And now, guys, do you guys have any questions?
I don't know if y'all caught it, but the laces were not lace. They were just the laces on the boots they were going through, but they were open. I mean, I said earlier she's living in the present. She does live in the present. Everything with her is spontaneous, but she leans toward the past. That's an old style. Her whole look is old. You're only 34. I'm 56. Man, you're going back to me being like in my 20s. That's actually my teens. That was the look back then.
You want to ask her to kind of decide if she's a yes for you?
Yeah, I'm with her.
What's more important to you, money or personality?
Personality.
Personality.
I like that. I like that. I
And
see
that
your
and
hat.
that was a struggle because
Okay.
obviously I don't want to be broke.
No, I mean,
but-
I was talking, personality, your personality good, the bag there. But I see your hat though, LA. You happen to, where you from?
I'm from Phoenix.
Oh, you from Phoenix? Okay.
I have family from LA though.
I'm from
so-
Cali, so born and raised. That's why I
Okay.
asked. But yeah, I
Period.
like that. I like that.
Okay.
All right, cool. And now I'm gonna go ahead and have you pop another guy's balloon. Oh, okay. I said everybody have questions. Y'all didn't raise your hand over here. No, we weren't. No, we weren't.
Yeah, I mean, I got 1,000 questions, but I don't know what to go off of first. I don't know if I want to see if, like, what is your definition of what love really is, or if you're a modern or traditional woman.
That would be an interesting.
Okay. I feel like everyone's, perspective as far as what love is to them is different. I feel like it has a lot to do with how you were raised, how you grew.
See, that's what I'm saying. Everything with her is a mask. It's not what it is or what it should be. She's talking about everyone else. And then she just left it with, I feel it should be. Let's listen to this nonsense.
Up, because I feel like it molds us, low key, and it kind of
What is love?
having whether or not if you had a dad in your life or
That has nothing to do with the defining of what love is, whether you had a dad. What is love?
mother in your life, depending on if you're a man or woman. If you're a woman, I feel like whether or not if you had your dad in your life or not.
So stop. Will you please stop? So it's subjective. She's saying love is subjective. I'm going to read between her lines. Love is not real unless it meets a particular criteria of having your dad in your life because you're a woman. Really?
That'll determine how you date in the future and vice versa. What was the question initially? I'm sorry.
You're traditional or modern woman.
Modern. I have traditional ways based off of how I was raised. There's a lot of things that I took from my mom, but there's a lot of things that
She won't be specific on nothing. She doesn't know herself. She doesn't know where she's going. She's standing on spontaneity. She's spontaneous. And if you ask her these same questions 20 minutes from now, you're going to get a different answer. I tell you what, let her eat something, get lunch, get a little settled, right? Let her come back, ask these same questions. I guarantee she's going to give you a different answer. Is it up? Nope, it's down. What do you mean it was down? It was up early. Oh, my bad. Yeah, because she's spontaneous.
I have my own ways. In other words, I've found my own niche in some areas, but I took the good
Structure and
stuff for
tradition.
sure. Yeah, for sure. I feel like
Guys,
each
just pop the
generation
balloon.
should do that. It should be better. It should be a notch up,
Pop.
a step up.
Pop the balloon. You're not finding love here.
Okay.
Pop the balloon.
Did you have a question?
Yeah.
Okay.
real quick. I posed this wrong last time, but are you a clean person?
I am a clean person. I'm a neat freak for sure.
cool.
Not a neat freak.
That's
I'm not
cool,
a neat
though.
freak. No, I'm not a neat freak.
All right.
I am just. I have OCD in some areas. Like for
Organized.
example, I could be messy, but it's still gonna be clean.
See, that's what I'm saying. She's doing it again. Everything is this or that, tit for tat. Messy, but it's still clean. No, if it's messy, it's messy. Stop. Please go to the next person. Guys, run. Run, 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 run. This is the woman, I'm telling you, that you just had an argument. And you say, you understand? She says, yes. And you feel like you moved on. And then 2 weeks later, she brings it back up again because she's just around and around and around. She's driving me nuts.
And just an example, like I can clean my whole house, clean my whole room, right? But then when it's time to get dressed, I can have clothes
Right,
everywhere,
right.
makeup still left there because I
Gotcha.
done just jetted out the house, came back to a mess. But outside of that, yeah, I would say I'm very clean.
Okay. Yeah. That was it for
You
me.
know what? I want that to be my next question. Can I ask that?
Go for it. Yes.
So my next question is, are you guys, would you consider yourself clean? Like how your household, like your house?
Definitely, that's very big for me. I'm very, like you said, I have OCD. I'm very like organized too. So not only like when I'm at my, especially like in my place, it's important to me to have like a clean space because it matters to like how my mood and how I'm thinking. Like it's clarity. If it's a mess and shit all over the place, I can't even think. So it's very big for me. And then organization too. Like I take notes. I study different, like it's independent study. So organization is big for me. I got shit in certain areas. This go here, that go there. Not like hella like tripping about it, but you know, I like organization. You know, so.
What about hygiene?
Oh yeah, I'm big on that. Like I get monthly checkups. Like big on hygiene. Like
Monthly checkups. Why does a man need monthly checkups? Men don't go to the doctors monthly unless they're involved in a lifestyle that makes them concerned, like a sexual lifestyle. It's crazy.
smell. Like you know, there's taking daily showers. Like you know, I take care of myself very nice. So definitely,
Okay.
women got to be. You know.
All right. Let's go to
No, I'm definitely a very clean person. Cleanliness is priority to me. I'm glad you brought up hygiene as well, and especially like sexual hygiene as well. That's all of that's very important. I want somebody who, if I bring him into my household or I go into theirs, I know that they have certain standards, you know, and like in the process things might get messy, but as long as you have standards, you'll pretty much be very clean in my book. So
If you stand for something, you will not fall for anything.
yeah. And I like your fit too. I just want to say that. Ain't nobody said that. I dig
Thank
the
you.
colors.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Right. I feel like as a man, hygiene is very important, no matter what it is. Like, I feel like you always supposed to stay clean. You're always supposed to have those aspect of morals. Like, you know what I mean? You clean the inside of the cup, the outside of the cup is also going to be clean. You know what I mean? So always stay clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness is what they say, right? So you're
Okay.
always supposed to be like that.
First thing first, I wash my ass, so you know what I'm saying. That's that's a must. Definitely clean. Like I said, I got a son at the crib, so I got to be on him because, like I said, you know how boys is, they messy, so make sure the house is clean, everything like that. So yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons based off of those
Please.
responses you
Oh my
got.
gosh.
So we're gonna go ahead and narrow it down.
This is tough.
I know.
The more she's up there, the more they like her. Of course he has to go. Be thankful, dude. She just saved you a lot of stress. Go ahead. Go hit y'all. Because you know you like crazy guy up there. His hair like your hair.
All right. So was there any specific reason you picked those 2?
So I popped his balloon because I like to kiss. I'm a kisser. I'm a real big kisser. So lips is everything. I pay attention to that.
Okay. So what's going on with his lips?
A little crusty. Just a little bit. Just poquito. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little crust. And then I popped his balloon because we getting close to the end, and yeah, I just had to narrow you down.
I feel it.
Okay.
All right. So we do have our 2 guys left here. So I'm going to go ahead and ask the guys a question for you. So if you were to go ahead and take her out on a date, well, where would you take her? What would be your first date?
To be honest, it's like a rooftop. I'm big on like sunset type of views, but it's a nice restaurant. I believe it's called like Pamela or something like that. They got like nice fire pits, and the food there is really nice. So, you know, type of vibe.
Okay.
Not impressed because she don't understand.
Me, more also like shoot some darts, play some pool, something like that. Go to arcade or something like that. Something we moving.
Okay.
What?
So
You
based off
lost.
of those responses, who are we going to narrow it down to?
Him. Obviously.
All right. And so why did you end up popping his balloon?
Darts.
I popped his because I liked your response. It's just his seemed more like pre-planned, if that makes sense. Like it sounds like he would have a plan, like the day plan, know what to do, hit me up like, hey, are you free this day? I say yes. He got the day planned out.
And that would make sense because she's not going to plan anything because she's spontaneous. She'll wait till you get in the car. Well, what do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. Let's go here. And then you get there. I don't like it. The line's too long. And then you're going someplace else. Whew. You want to deal with that?
Already. You seem like a guy that be winging it. Not that I don't like that, because
she's projecting. This is true projection.
I like to be spontaneous sometimes.
You do. I've been saying that the whole
that's
show
why I
about
stopped
you.
it.
Oh, that's understandable. What I'm saying, but we don't know each other yet. I can't just assume you like to go to rooftops and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure that out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna waste my time on a rooftop if she don't like rooftops. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I get something like that where we can shoot dart, we can talk, we can mingle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First date splurge and all that type of stuff, trying to impress you the first date. You know, so I'm trying to get to know you the first time.
Man, I'm going to
I like
McDonald's.
that. Fair enough.
My girl go with me to McDonald's. She's my girl for life.
Let's go right on over here, Ishmael. I'll have you come on out.
He
Okay,
happy.
so Ishmael, to go ahead and help you narrow this down, did you have any final questions for her?
I was curious. Your thing about kids, do you want to have kids?
I do.
Okay, yeah, that's all that matters.
All right. So, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes, definitely.
We got a match!
Dude, there's going to be a lot of cussing in that
I'll go
house.
ahead and take that. Thank you for coming on. I'll go ahead and let y'all go ahead. Go on off. Hey!
Wow, that was a shocker. That was surprising. She not ready. She's 34 years old and she thinks she's 24 years old. She dressing below her age group qualification. And she was not clear on her answers. No substance, no positive vibrations. Nice lady though. That's the thing. She's extremely nice, very likable, very caring. But I can't see a relationship with a woman like that lasting. That's a woman you run away for. Yeah, she's going to tug at your heart. You're like, oh man, let me call her and see how she's doing. Man, don't call. Don't make the call. And he's going to find that out because he's living in a mess too. So we got two masked people, two people who are not ever going to get to know each other. That's just my opinion. If there's a follow-up showing the two of these, I want to find it and I'm going to talk about it, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on this one. I'm getting chills just thinking about it. All right, that's it for this episode and this series. Again, my name is Marvin Kane. I am an older man, and you just heard my reactions to Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Now, please help our channel grow by sharing this video with a friend, a family member, or a stranger. Please hit the like button, but definitely give us some comments. Let me know what you think. Do you really think they'll be together fine? Do you think this relationship will work? And why do they keep messing with Terrence? Terrence been on here, and twice we talked about Terrence, and he still hasn't found love yet. Man, Terrence is a nice guy from Alabama. We like our Alabamians. All right, so listen. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Help us to get to 25,000 subscribers or more. Only you can help us with this. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you, Alette, for making it possible. And as always, remember this.